Hi guys, so I am back. I'm going to show you my nail art. My nail art area, storage, whatever. So this is where I do my nails. I sit in my chair, which is right there, and I do my nails. And as you can see, I have nothing in a storage bin. The only thing close to a storage bin is that right here on the desk, which my mom gave me. Everything that is basically in these little containers is for money for at my hubby's store. He didn't need them, so he brought them to me because when I started getting into nail art, my collection started growing, so he brought them to me to put my stuff in. And for the most part, I like it. There is some things like this orange thing right here I don't like. So, when we move, I'll probably get a drawer thing for all my nail stuff. Since we are looking into moving, you know, the less stuff I have, the less stuff I have to pack up. Let's get into my nail collection. So first off, we'll just do everything that's on my desk. Which looks like this. And as you've seen in my Dollar Tree haul yesterday, I bought this. And I like this better because it has a lid and it is a lot more sanitary than this thing right here. This is what I have my stuff sitting in right now. And as you can see, it has a label I have not taken off. This is for his work. But it does work. I mean, for my cotton ball or my cotton pads, my cotton balls, and my Q-tips. It does work, but the only thing I don't like is it's not covered. So dust gets on this, and it's not sanitary. Right now, though, I'm only doing my nails, so that's okay. If I do anybody else's nails, I will use this. So there's that one. And I have 3 of these. So here's my other one. And this one consists of 3 kinds of glitter, which are from the Dollar Tree. So in this first one here, I got the fine glitter. And then this one over here is tinsel, which you see I used a lot of this. It's almost gone. And then this one over here is the smaller hexies. Okay, so there's that. And then next in this one is the same thing. So in this one over here, we've got the Mylar, the spangles, then the micro beads. Okay. And that just sits over there on my desk. And this little guy here is just a lid that I had on top of nail polish remover. And as you can see, it's dirty inside. I use this for, like, if I'm just painting a little bit, I'll put a little bit of water in there and clean my brushes on. And then if I'm painting a lot, I have this big Luigi's Real Italian ice cups. And they're nasty inside. Okay, over here, these are just little containers. I had my crushed eggshells that I made myself, which you can check out a tutorial on that. I will link that down below. But I made my own crushed eggshells, and I didn't have any of those little jars yet, so I had a couple in here. As you can see, there's some green still left in there. And this is just a broken measuring cup, and right now I have some spilt hexies in it, but I had acrylic in this. And then my sprayed water bottle, you need that for when to thin your acrylic paints out. And then in this, see, it's just, see how it says 200 dimes. Just another thing from my hubby's store, and I want to get rid of these things. I do not like these. They weren't great, but now I want, for when I started, but now I want actually drawers, you know, that I can put stuff in, you know, the roll-away drawers that have like little shelvings in them that you see at Walmart. Okay. So the first thing I have in here are these nail polish strips, or wipes, excuse me, that I got from the Dollar Tree. Now these don't work, ladies, let me tell you what, they don't work. At least mine didn't. It was like I was just wiping water on the top of my nails. I may have too much stuff on my nails for it to work properly, but it did not work. So what I did, instead of throwing these away, because I almost did throw them away, they also pull up through the top, but that doesn't work very well either. But what I did was I took my nail polish remover and just poured it right here in the middle. See where all of them, you know, how they come in a circle? Right here in the middle, I just poured my own nail polish remover. And it just soaked, you know, right up into the strips, into the wipes. And they work just fine. I'm probably not going to use them on my nails. They're more for, what I'm going to use them for is more for like when I do stamping and stuff. I will, when I do my, like, stamping nail designs, I will use these to wipe off the plates. So, and that's how they come out of there, and you just pull them out. Okay. Oh, and the sun's going behind the clouds, so hopefully it's not too dark in here. This thing is just what my, that nail polish came in with the set of glitters, and I keeping this because you can put stuff in it, you know. I should took this out, but this is nice little Ziploc baggie. The last thing I have in here is this trim nail drill, and ladies, you've seen my review on this, I think, and it's not very good. It's very low powered because it's only battery operated, and this bag down here they give you to put your drill in, and it's really nice, but you can't put your drill bits in there. You have to take them out of the case to put them in there. What's the point of having a carrying case if you can't fit everything in, right? So anyways, whatever. Over here to this thing, well, I'll just bring it over. On top here, what needs to be washed is just my palette for when I do nail art. Need to wash it. And this is that drawer that was sitting over there. And these drawers pull out, so I'm just going to pull one out. And in here is basically my storage. I have some storage containers in there, and then all my glitters and acrylics that I've made and stuff. So this is just an empty bottles from the Kiss refill thing, which is my football star mix that I did for my School Spirit nails, which I will link that video down below as well if you want to check that out. And then here's another mix, which I used in those nails. Oh, I didn't use this one. This one was my original one, I think. No, I did use this one. Sorry. Then this one was my original, and it just peeled off. I need to get labels because the acrylic don't stick well onto this. As you can see, it just peeled off. This is another one which I called Football Trophy, and it had some big gold hexes in it, like on my nail that you see right there. And I was going to use this for my School Spirit nails, but then I made the other one, and I like that better. So, anyways, if I find that piece, I will show you what it looks like. And then, let's see. This one is just empty. I had white in it. This is a clear white that I use in my nail bed. Then I have some more of these storage containers. This one is the 8 count. So these ones are the smaller ones, which, as you can see, you guys probably know. I mean, most of us all shop at the Dollar Tree. But as you can see, that's the 8 count, and this is the 6 count. You know, different sizes, depending on what, you know, was needed for. Okay, and this one is a pink. I used these, I made some princess nails, and I used these on the tips. It's just a pink with some sparkle in it. And then I have a yellow in here. I was testing waters just messing around with my acrylics. So I have a yellow in here. So then I have glitters in here. These little glitters. You get these from Walmart. And I have a gold. They're tinsel. And they're holographic. And a purple. And a red. A turquoise, I want to call that. And then silver. And the last thing I have in here are my eggshells. And I make my own eggshells out of eggshells and food dye, food coloring. And I do have a video on that. So I will also link that below. Are my purple eggshells, and I added, as you can see, some purple glitter to it. Let me pop this lid off. And these big containers are the 6-count containers at the Dollar Tree. And they work well for the eggshells. Okay, so that's what that looks like inside. See all the pretty colors? I mean, the dark parts, if you leave the membrane of the egg on, which you will see in my video, it makes different colors. I mean, I just love this. So there's that one. And some of these don't have glitters in them yet. I was also just messing around, so messing around with stuff, testing it out, and that's why some of them have glitter and some of them don't. So, this one's a blue one, and it has like blues and purples and greens in there, and the dark membrane in there too. And I suggest you let these dry all the way before putting them in the container. The first batch I didn't let them dry all the way, and let me tell you what, it stunk inside the little container. So what I did is I switched the container out, washed the container down, put them on a towel again, let them dry, let them air out, and put them back in. And this one is the red one, and this has some red and iridescent glitter in there. I don't know if you see it. It's very fine glitter. Like, very little glitter, I should say. And that red was one of them that stunk, and it smells just great now, so. And this one, it has some iridescent, or it has some mylar in it. And this is a green. Again, guys, I know that most people don't go through their collection one by one like I am doing. But, you know me, I like to be thorough with everything I'm showing you. So then you can see it. Some people like it, some people don't. Whatever, you can fast forward. Whoops. So it looks like I have tinsel and mylar in here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. So this is like, it's green, turquoise, light green, dark green, just a whole bunch of colors in there. These small, oh, I forgot to show you this. It's a green tinsel. These small ones don't have any glitter in them, so I'm not going to open them up. But this one is a brown. And then I have another blue, but this is like different blue. This is just straight blue. This one is probably my favorite, and it could be used for Halloween. It's green, purple, and black. Oops. Look at those colors in there. It's just beautiful. I mean, I'll show you an eggshell. One side is purple, and then this side is green. So this one is green and turquoise. This is a peach color. Here's another green. Well, a light green, I'd say. And this one is assorted colors of purples. Okay, so that's it. And I did find, if I can pick it up, that piece that fell off of my top of my acrylic. The football trophy, there it is. See, so they pop off easily. So I need to get labels so I can put labels on there, and then they won't pop off.